Hey there, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in to week 4 of my ongoing Rogaine saga. Today is Monday, January the 27th, and it is snowing outside in wonderful southern Ohio. It's probably about 25 degrees or so. It's been kind of cold today. So anyway, just thought I would keep you guys updated. I feel like there's some fullness coming back. Not so much on the sides, but it's still early, and you know, Rogaine isn't necessarily guaranteed to work in all areas of your scalp. So with that being said, I think I feel something. It feels like it's thicker in the back. I don't know, it might just be my imagination. Yeah. Also, I wanted to take this time to respond to one of the guys out there. They're asking about top surgery. I had my surgery about 2 years ago in 2007 with Daniel Medalie in Cleveland. Fantastic surgeon. He's really good. He's got good hands. He's got a good staff. They're friendly. And everybody seemed to pass my mom's close scrutiny and inspection, so they passed with flying colors. So yeah, I mean, he's great. I checked out Dr. Brownstein in California, went out to visit him, and I liked his work, but when I found Dr. Medalie, I realized that I could have, you know, just the same quality work and be able to stay close to home and not have the additional outlay of money done. I had the keyhole, and it was fantastic. I was a small cup B, something like that, 36B before, and of course, you know, being on testosterone, you know, you sort of kind of atrophy some of your breast tissue. So anyway, binding and all that jazz, man, you know, I mean, I know surgery isn't for everybody, and I know that the expense can be overwhelming. I know that you were talking about using your financial aid to pay for that, and I mean, you know, it's your money, you're gonna have to pay it back. I will say this, that having the surgery, getting that sort of obstacle accomplished, you'll never, I mean, sure, some guys out there I'm sure do regret it, but it's just so liberating. I mean, it's really great. I've been able to do so many things that I had sort of just forgotten about, you know, enjoying and liking, swimming, you know, basketball, tennis, all those sports, and running, and just the daily stuff, you know, and you realize how much of your day is spent, you know, thinking about binding, or thinking about just having the surgery. So I don't know, my standpoint is, you know, by hook or by crook, if you can do it, you know. You know, I was fortunate, my mom, that was a gift, sort of a birthday, Christmas gift for my mom. She paid for it, she, you know, went with me. She was my nurse, took care of me afterwards. So anyway, so yeah, if you can do that, do that. I guess I'll give you guys a little bit of eye candy here. So this is the 2-year stage or whatnot, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, you can see they did a nipple graft around the sides. I tell you, I'm not much one for surgery and cutting and things. I wrecked my motorcycle, and so right now I've got a plate in my clavicle keeping that together. But anyway, so the thing to watch out for, if you guys are sensitive to things, I get kind of, not queasy necessarily, I don't mean that, but you know, sensation's starting to come back. I mean, it has come back, but yeah, it's just a really, I don't know, it's a strange feeling to not be able to feel your skin and things. Look, the drain is like a little tiny tube, goes under the skin and around, and it just sort of laid like in this area, on each side. Just kind of laid in here. And they stayed in for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. I'd have to look and see. It starts to heal over itself, right? The drains, those were the ones that you just saw in that picture. Horrible. I mean, I can't even, I'm trying to, I can't even try, actually. I can't even try to sugarcoat it. It was the most horrific experience I've ever had before, ever. I can't emphasize that enough. So I go in, and the nurse says, you know, have a seat on this this chair here. And I'm like, okay. She tells me to put my hand like on her shoulder or something, and I'm just so excited to get the bandages off and to see everything and, you know, see what's going on. I'm not even really thinking about what she's doing. And she's like, clip, because there's little, you know, little sutures keeping the tubing into your skin. And so she's like snips it or whatever, and I don't think anything of it. And the next thing I know, she's like ripping this plug out of my body. And I'm screaming like, oh my God, like bloody murder, right? She's like, yeah, I know. I forgot to tell you it's gonna hurt. And then what's better is she says, we gotta do the other side now. It was horrible. So, anyway, be prepared for that. But, I mean, as soon as it happened, I think it's like childbirth, you know, and that oxytocin kicks in and instantly you form that, you know, mother-child bond. You know, it hurt so bad that the only thing I could really focus on was what my new chest looked like. So it would be cool to hear back from the other guys out there that have had tubes put in, and just, I don't know, I guess compare, do some war stories or something like that, see how it felt for you. But I know, at least for myself, it was excruciating. But, you know, as soon as I saw my chest and I knew that I had a whole new life in front of me, you know, it made up for it. So, you know, maybe that's not the case for everybody. But be forewarned, no one had told me about that. I talked to a lot of guys out there that had surgery. You guys didn't warn me about the tubes coming out. What's up with that? I also wanted to, I don't know, let you guys know what sort of books are out there, in case you haven't already run across them. This is one of my personal favorites. It's called Body Alchemy by Lauren Cameron. And I actually had the privilege of meeting Lauren about, geez, I don't know, this was probably 2002 or so. He came to speak at, God, I can't believe that was me. Look, take a look at that again. Look at that handsome devil there. It gives people hope, I think, when you're able to see, you know, regular people that you would never assume, you know, to be trans, that are. It's kind of cool. This is a little bit different. This is a book called As Nature Made Him. This is a true story about a set of twins, identical twin boys, born in Canada. Went in for their circumcision at a couple months old, and it was botched on one of them. One of them was fine. The other one accidentally got his little guy burnt off. It was horrible. They decided they couldn't salvage the penis. They raised him as a girl and started hormone therapy. So anyway, great book. You should definitely get that, add that to your library. I have a ton more, but I'm out of time. I've got to get back to my homework. Please leave me a message and please subscribe and have a great day.